What's up, guys? In this video today, we're going to be talking about some basic Facebook vocabulary. Understanding the basic Facebook vocabulary is really important, as this is going to help you run your Facebook ads and get into the most intensive part of your Facebook ads and business manager as well. So without further ado, what I'm going to do is open my business manager right here. So as you can see, this is the business manager. What I'm going to do is here I'll go to audiences. So just to give you a brief understanding, there's two different kind of audience on Facebook Ad Manager. It could be a custom audience or lookalike audience. So first, starting with the custom audience, a Facebook custom audience is a targeted advertising service that allows business to import user email addresses or retargeting on social media platforms. So what that basically means is, let's say for an example, the moment I come on Facebook Ad Manager over here, right here I'm going to go to audiences. There's actually a few ways how we can create custom audiences. Website traffic is after we have installed our Facebook pixel. For all of you who don't know what Facebook pixel is, there is actually a bunch of ways how we can create custom audiences. Customer list, for an example, if you have a list of let's say 100 emails, let's say if you have a list of 100 people or 100 emails. So what Facebook basically does is, the moment you upload that list of 100 emails you have, what Facebook is going to do is Facebook will actually match those 100 list of emails with their own incredible data they have, and with the help of that you'll actually be able to create a list of custom audience by uploading your file over here. Offline activity is something very advanced, and we'll actually get back to that later. App activity is audience basically who've actually launched your app. Website traffic actually comes in handy when we actually have installed our Facebook pixel. For all of you who don't know what Facebook pixel is, it's actually a little piece of code which we install on our Shopify website. What it basically does is, I'm sure you might have come across a situation in which, let's say for an example, you are going for camping, and all of a sudden when you go to Facebook, you actually start seeing ads related to camping. So that's actually the magic of Facebook pixel. We'll actually in the later part of this video, I'm going to teach you how to install the Facebook pixel as well. But for now, there's basically four major ways how we can create a custom audience. So that was the custom audience, and now for the next part, we are gonna focus on lookalike audience. Now, lookalike audience is actually one of the most important parts of marketing and advertising. So what lookalike audience basically does is, let's say if I come to, now let's say if we were on custom audience, and as I mentioned, we had a list of 100 people whom we were going to target. But if we keep on marketing, if we keep on advertising to those same 100 people again and again, they'll be annoyed, and it will rather have a detrimental impact on your website. So just because of that, what Facebook did is they actually created a thing which is called lookalike audience. And lookalike basically means is it's a set of people who share the same kind of behavior to those 100 people you have. For an example, if the custom list you had for 100 people, out of those 100 people, maybe 70 people were age 35 and they were interested in a page Tony Robbins. So what Facebook is going to do is, instead of targeting those 100 people, what Facebook will do is, just because it has incredible and massive amount of data, it will give you a list of 2 million people who share the same kind of behavior and buying patterns to that list of 100 people which we uploaded before. So you can create that lookalike audience, like a mass audience who share the same kind of buying pattern or buying behavior to that list of 100 people we uploaded before. So if 100 people visit your website, and out of that 70 people are interested in golf and their age range is 30 to 40, so what Facebook is going to do is, out of 300 million people in the United States of America. It will populate a list of millions of people who share the same kind of data variables to that 100 people. And that is the beauty of lookalike audience, and that is the beauty of Facebook's incredible amount of data they have. So the source you will select will be used to find people who share similar traits. A value-based source which contains customer lifetime values can be used to create a lookalike or lookalike of people similar to the most valuable customers. So what we have to do is we'll have to put our custom audience over here. So Facebook will take that particular audience and then create that mass amount of lookalike audience from that very custom audience. Over here what we can do is apart from so it's not necessary that you only have to create a lookalike audience for United States of America or Canada or UK. What you can do is you can create a lookalike audience for let's say for an example United States or United Kingdom or Canada or any other country for that fact. So the size of audience, what that means is audience size ranges from 1% to 10% of the combined population of your selected locations. A 1% lookalike audience consists of the people who are the most similar. So if you are to look from 0 to 1%, 1% basically means it's gonna find the most lookalike audience, people who share the most similar buying patterns and who share the most amount of data variables. So this is basically the warmest kind of audience who share the most amount of similar traits to that custom audience. So 2%, 3%, these are still lookalike audiences, but these are not so the 2% wouldn't share as many traits as compared to 1%, 3% wouldn't contain as many similar traits as compared to 2%, and so on. Now here's the thing, guys. For lookalike audience, there is only one catch, that you have to have a minimum of 100 likes in that particular country in order to create a lookalike audience. So for an example, you have to have like at least 100 likes in US, Canada, 100 in Australia, and so on. So now for the last part, we're going to be teaching you how to install a Facebook pixel on your Shopify store. The best way to get the most out of your money using Facebook ads is to retarget your audience. And the only way you can retarget your audience is by installing a Facebook pixel. As I mentioned before as well, you might have definitely come across a situation, right, in your own personal lives when you for an example, you're looking for a bag, and all of a sudden when you go to Facebook, randomly all the ads will start appearing for your bags, and you might be surprised, hey, you know what, I was just actually thinking about it, and how did Facebook actually know and showing me all the ads regarding the bags I was searching for before. So that is the power of Facebook pixel, guys. Something I can definitely guarantee, if you're not using Facebook pixel, you're actually losing a lot of money, and your ad campaigns will never ever be successful. So the best way to get the most out of your money is by installing the Facebook pixel correctly. And guys, Shopify and Facebook, the integration is so nice that they've made it such an easy step for us to install the pixel. It literally takes just 2 minutes to install the pixel. I've seen people in ad agencies, they charge hundreds of dollars if not thousands to just install your Facebook pixel. So by the end of this video, you'll know how to correctly install your pixel and to get the most out of your money by Facebook retargeting. Also, guys, here's the thing. So we are basically, when I say we want to retarget the same amount of people, I'm not saying we're not annoying them, because now let's say for an example, when they first saw your ad and they were putting their credit card information, and in the middle of that transaction, maybe someone called them, maybe their kids started crying. There could be n number of reasons why that sale didn't go through. So by retargeting, what we're telling the customer is that, hey, that you came to my website before, you were just about to make a purchase and something happened. So hey, here's a second chance to make your purchase. And that particular audience is actually warm. So they've already shown some interest in your product or service or whatever the case might be. So it's much likely that that particular person is going to convert. And again, as I mentioned, that is the power of Facebook pixel, and you'll be never able to run successful campaigns if you are not using Facebook pixel. So now we're going to teach you how to install a Facebook pixel correctly on Shopify. So I'm going to make the screen a little bigger so you can have a look. Now I will come here, and under Events Manager I will click on Pixels. So over here you'll see my pixel is installed. I mean, this is an inactive account. I have not been using this account for a while, so just going to be setting up a new pixel on this. So over here, so the whole idea is once you're actually getting activities on your pixel, on this page you'll be able to see how many people actually reached the add to cart page, how many people were on the initiate checkout phase, and how many people have actually bought. You'll be able to see all the traffic over here. So to set up the pixel, we are going to just click set up pixel, and we are going to be manually adding the pixel to our website. So guys, Facebook, as I mentioned before, Shopify makes it so easy in terms of integration, and over here Facebook is going to give you the entirety of the code. However, we don't need to install or copy the whole code onto our Shopify. So for that, what I'm going to do is open a new window for Word, and I'm going to paste the code over here. So guys, over here, as I mentioned, we don't need the whole code over here. All we need is this long number. As you can see over here, we are going to copy this number. As you can see after the FBQ over here, the same number you will find over here, so you can copy either of the code. So for the next step, we are going to our Shopify store. Just during the COVID period, Shopify is actually giving you a 3-month free trial. So definitely Shopify is helping all the entrepreneurs like you to start and build your new store from here. So here we are going to online store, we are going to preferences. Over here where it says Facebook pixel, what we're going to do is the code which we the code which we just took from here right now, we are going to copy this as I mentioned, and we are going to install this little piece of code over here, and we are going to press the save button, and that is how you install a Facebook pixel. So now now this Facebook pixel is installed on your website, and anyone who's coming, so any kind of traffic, whether it's a paid or unpaid traffic, anyone coming to your website, you can so due to the Facebook pixel, you'll be able to retarget the people who have actually come to your website and have made any kind of communication with your website. So after you install the pixel, if you want to check if your pixel is actually working, what you have to do is install a Chrome extension, or whatever browser you're using. You have to install the extension called Facebook Pixel Helper, and after you install this, so see how easy it was to install the Facebook pixel. So I'm gonna wrap up the video, and I'm gonna just repeat it once again. If you've missed on any of the steps, I'm just gonna give you a quick recap. So first, what we did is in assets, we came to audiences, and we learned how to create a custom audience. We learned how to create a lookalike audience. As I mentioned, so lookalike audience is basically just a set of people who share the most amount of similarities, or share the most amount of variables in terms of your buying behavior. And instead of, now let's say for an example, if you have a list of 100 people, if we developed a custom audience for a group of 100 people, and we want to guys, here's the thing, it's at the end of the day, it's all about the data. If you have 100 people, Facebook will be, so the more data you have, the more traffic you have, the more bigger your custom audience gets, the more accurately Facebook will be able to create a lookalike audience out of that. Let's say for an example, if you have 1,000 or 10,000 list of custom audience, so it will make easy for the Facebook algorithm so to go out there and find a mass amount of people who share the specific interest in golf, age 30 to 40, and they're liking particular different pages. So now that we will have traffic and we've installed a Facebook pixel, we'll be able to retarget the people. So we've done how to create custom audiences. We now know how to create a lookalike audience. So from your custom audience, from where you want to create your lookalike audience, here we are going to select that. These are the people who were interested in that particular page. So you are going to put that data over here. Over here, you are going to put whatever country you want to target, and as I mentioned before as well, for every country you need a minimum of 100 likes, and so the more the better. If you have 1,000 or tens of thousands of people who are liking or interacting with your page, it will become easy for the Facebook algorithm to go out there and find a pool of people who share the similar interest, and that's how you get the most out of your money. And that, as I mentioned, was the power of Facebook and lookalike audiences. Here you can create number of different audiences, one person being the set of people who share the most interest with the custom audience. 2%, 3% would be related to what you are trying to sell. However, they won't be as targeted as the 1% is. Also, by the end of this video, you know how to install a pixel successfully, so you can get the most out of your money and retarget those people and make some money. So that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you in the next module.